Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Just going to be setting up my announcements and things like that. Getting everything ready. And how is everyone who is watching today? Hey Rect, hey Jarius, how you doing? Hey George, hello, how you doing everybody? Yeah, I know there's no sound right now because I am just doing a little bit of setting up. Gonna be doing some public servers on Deep Rock today. Hey Pepe the Frog, welcome back to the streams. It has been a while since we last saw you here, Pepe. Well, you were here on the Subnautica one yesterday, I admit. Okay, so I've been playing an awful lot of the Engineer. I've never really had a go at the Driller, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create some public servers, which I literally just do by not setting password. We're going to go with Lost Overhang. And we'll set off on the mission and see if anyone decides to join us as we go. How do I live? How do you live? I do not know how you live. How do you live? I hope you live reasonably well, or reasonably happily at least. Hey Jeff, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, Jeff? Evan Fish, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you, Evan. So, this guy's is Deep Rock Galactic by Ghost Chip Games, not Ghost Fish Games, Ghost Chip Games. This is a really... Ooh, don't fall down the hole. A really very interesting game. Designed around the idea of mining and gathering this resource called Morkite. And then getting out. It's endless enemies. The enemies without limit. But it is sort of surviving in the world. How dare you stream without menu? What do you mean, how dare I stream without menu? What do you mean stream without menu? What menu? Without me? Ah, I see. But this is currently in closed early access, closed beta, closed alpha. Can't remember exactly which one it is. I think it's in closed alpha at the moment. And it is an interesting little game. So over here we've got something called Niter. Niter is not what we're looking for, but we can still collect it. And what Niter will do is Niter will give us... Molly, sit. Good Molly. Niter will give us access to resupply pods. We'll be able to call down additional ammunition and additional health packs to keep us alive as we go through the dungeon. Whereas gold will allow us to call down support units and support items. Hey Squizzy Dizzy, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Squizzy? I really am wasting time here, because what I can do is I can actually get this Niter here, and then I can go over to the Morkite that's literally just across the road, and also pick up the Morkite, because your storage for each mineral is separate, they're not combined. So I'm really wasting time there. Yes, currently in a closed alpha state. And the developers were very kind enough to hand me and a couple of the other streamers I stream with keys. None of them are online, so you know what? Why not? Why not do a bit of solo streaming on this? Map. Scanner. That way. Yeah, definitely this way. Have to remember I can throw out flares to make sure I know where I'm going. And the idea is that as you go deeper and deeper into the mines, you're going to be experiencing more and more dangerous things. And the main thing is going to be these little glyphids, these little creatures that come after you. Now, the little running ones aren't massively dangerous. This is a crystal called Health Crystal. Gives you a health pickup. How many ores are there in the game? There are currently 3 ores in the game. Well, no, actually, that's a lie. There's three main ores. There's gold, morkite, and niter. Those are the main ores. However, there's also a kind of hidden ore called jadis, or jadis. And jadis is a fourth kind of ore. And it takes the look of kind of green sparkles on the wall. Very hard to see, very hard to spot. Unless you are a little bit lucky. Oop, oop, oop. Very hard to spot unless you're a little bit lucky, but Jadis gives you an experience bonus. Because this is a kind of like a multiplayer roguelite. Now see, if I had a soldier or I had a engineer with me, they would have ways of helping us get up there to get that morkite. But a little bit more difficult without multiple people playing the game. It is very much designed and balanced around having a multiplayer team. Which is why, there we go, there's some Jadis there. It won't mark it because it's, and we also have a glyphid nest, a brood nexus. These things will regularly produce enemies until we destroy them. At which point they will disgorge a lot of enemies and we've fallen off a cliff. That is dangerous. We are extremely, extremely in danger right now because we are on a cliff. Let's switch over to our drills and let them make ourselves a little staircase going down the cliff. So this is the driller. The driller is probably the worst class to play solo, or the hardest class to play solo, but I thought I'd give it a little go, see if anyone joins us. I love your videos. Thank you very much, Jeff. So yes, there's some Jadis up there, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach the Jadis. What are you doing lying on your side, Molly? That's Molly the Mule. Oh, this is a Glyphid Praetorian. And a Web Splitter. 2 Glyphid Praetorians and a Web Splitter. That's not good. I don't have enough gold to summon a turret, so and this is one of the problems with being one of these not heavily combat focused classes. So that managed to destroy that one. And again, like, we can use these. Oh, don't get spat on. Don't get. No, run away. So you can use the plants to your advantage in combat.
I'm not scared of you. Contact, lock and load.
Come on, get up here. Health crystal.
Red sugar.
Red sugar. So we're being chased by apparently a little horde of these things. Got some warriors, got some workers. And a Praetorian as well, which is not good. Hey Ned Young, welcome to the stream. Razor Niles, guess who's back? Razor Niles is back. So the Driller is one of the weakest creatures. But I wanted to play him because I wanted to work on things like my tactical use of those explosions. Ooh, Spitters. Spitters are not good, Spitters slow you down. Have a grenade. So each reload gives you 3 grenades to play with. I'm pretty good at it. Wow, seriously? Exploding. Nice! Yeah, literally, like, this is the most Praetorians I've ever seen in one go. Like, 5 Praetorians have been summoned. No, drill. Drill! And down we go. Okay. I have arachnophobia. Then you probably shouldn't be watching this wrecked. Because the Glyphids are kind of arachnid-like. Although they have 6 legs, so they're not technically arachnids. So yeah, that's slightly different. No, I don't raise nils, and I'm not massively interested in learning about different YouTubers during my stream. So close to goal of subs for the day. Sort of, Evanfish. Like, I keep my sub goal small. So we're gonna switch over to the Scout, because again, the Scout isn't someone I've really played before. Let's do a slightly easier mission so we can actually complete one. Let's go over to the rookie grinder, and we'll do the rookie grinder on low risk. We get less money for it, but
Get on board the drop pod, team. Mission is ready.
as you can see, up to 4-player co-op, you've got different pods. What is the game about storyline? So basically you are space dwarves, and you are part of a company that is being paid to mine this Morkite. But Morkite is only available on these small planets that are covered with these glyphid creatures, these glyphid aliens. And it's only available quite deep underground, which is where the glyphids live. So you're kind of like, basically you're it's almost like Isaac Clarke was an engineer. You're a miner. You mine. That is your job. Your job is to gather these minerals. But because of the aliens, you kind of do it a little bit like a SWAT team, a little bit kind of like a raid team would do it.
This is a simple mining mission. Deposit your quota of Morkite into the mule, and we'll send a drop pod to get you out. Supplies can be ordered when sufficient gold is collected. Good luck.
Okay, so we're full on niter, so we don't need any more niter. We're looking for gold, which we've got over here. It's okay to talk about other YouTubers, dude, but like, I don't really know why you're asking me if I know him. Like, basically every YouTuber I know has at some point like either been raided by me or appeared on the channel. And if they haven't been raided by me or appeared on the channel and I know them, it's probably because they're too big a YouTuber to like get any value from me mentioning them. Like I know of, and this is the weird thing, is like there's a difference between knowing and knowing of. Like I know of Total Biscuit. I don't know Total Biscuit. I know of Total Biscuit.
I got the deposit.
Now I don't have the big drills that the digger does, so I'm going to have to mine through this manually. But while we are doing that, we can continue getting more Morkite. Dwarves are lit. So when you get onto the later missions, then it gets, as you've seen, like really rather hectic with the number of enemies that come bursting through the doors.
God damn it, there's a pebble in my boot.
Now this brown dirt at the moment is kind of the hint that there's another cavern coming through here. So easy way to find other caverns is to look for that dirt. Dwarves are lit. Dwarves are indeed lit. Now we've got an unlimited number of these flares, which are the weaker variant of flares. Because I'm a scout, I also have access to a flare gun, which can project much stronger flares, but I have limited ammunition for them, unfortunately. As like so far with me playing it, or sort of my play of it, Razor, I have thoroughly enjoyed this game.
Molly, come here.
And we have Molly the Mule, that we have sort of... die. Hey Ryan9, welcome to the stream. Come on Molly, keep up. I'm not bothering to... Hey unicorns, welcome to the stream. I'm not bothering to use up or sort of deposit the stuff I've got on me because there's no real use for it yet, and I can still collect more niter and Morkite. So only if I really find a gold vein am I going to bother depositing Morkite. Here we go. So this is the stuff we are looking for to complete our missions. Now they've added some bits and pieces to the game, like they've added a random spawning mini-boss that spawns. Oh, I'm full on gold. Come up here.
Ass over here and hurry, please.
I'm not going to make you a specific shout-out video, Evan, as nice as it is to have people liking my channel enough that they want shout-outs. If you pop into the stream on that day, I will say hello to you and say happy birthday, as I have done to other people who popped into the stream. But I don't really do I don't do shout-outs on streams really, I just say hello on streams. So doing whole shout-out videos is a little bit even further onto the extreme. Oh, hello, we have a fellow person who has joined us. Meat. Really? Meaty. So Meaty is playing a I believe he's playing an engineer, yes, because he's got the grenade launcher. So grenade launchers, engineers have grenade launchers, platform guns, things like that. And he's looking for Jadis here, because you can see these green crystals in the wall are a sign that there's going to be Jadis around here somewhere. And I think he may have missed the Jadis, because I think it might be up here. Ah, there we go. He's found the Jadis. Excellent. So we've got more Morkite up here. Nope, Silly Ruby, this game is currently in closed beta.
I'll beat your record this time. Just watch me.
However, it is going to be coming out at some point in the future, and when it does come out, I think it's probably worth, depending on how much they decide to charge for it and everything like that, I think it's probably pretty much going to be worthwhile.
I called for Molly.
Always knew you were a water slime.
That guy's mission control. He really has a cozy job.
So none of us have the auto drills, which makes this process a little bit slower and more difficult.
Just take your sweet time, old lady. I've got all day. That's wrong. I call for the mule.
So I'm regularly calling for the mule to make sure that we have Molly with us when we need her. And you see, now he's mining and I'm doing basically bodyguard duty because we had a couple of guys coming. Ah, and this is the sort of place where I'm probably going to switch over to 3 and I'm probably going to pop a flare in the ceiling. Because you can see this is a pretty big cave. And knowing where we're going and what we're up to is going to be a big advantage as we move through the game.
Bring it, Becker! Depositing minerals. Ready to use.
Now the other thing I have as well is I have a grappling iron, which means I can grapple onto different surfaces. Which I do take damage if I fall and don't have my grappling hook ready to catch me, however. But you do have a recharging shield when you play. I missed a Jadis spot, Silly Ruby. Did I miss a Jadis spot? Where was the Jadis spot, Ruby? So he put a platform down so that I can grappling hook up here, because there's no way he could have jumped up here.
That's it. Back's full.
So he actually gave me
Okay, come here.
a platform spot.
I'm full. Heading to the mule. Good mule, Molly. I found some more kite. Back off.
Thank you. So you see, we're working together as a team so that I can get up here and get this Morkite, because there's no real way that he could have gotten up here. Unless he made a platform across and jumped across.
Can't carry anymore.
Should play Raft. Which one's Raft? Is Raft the free-to-play one.
Ollie, over here. Down the hatch.
Sending in the drop pod. Starting the counter. This is it, team. Do us proud.
Flares up. I made a platform.
See, he's creating platforms to help us get up here quickly.
Platforms, guys.
Drop pod arrived. Mule is returning to LZ.
The mule has been called back to the drop pod.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
I've played Raft if it's the free-to-play thing that you download from that website. So he's pretty fast compared with me. We're going to sort of leave Molly behind slightly, but...
There be light. Access provided.
I love that I have this long range... Oh, hello!
Sentry place.
Ow, 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 ow.
Placing sentry gun. Lighting! One sentry gun, ready to be built. Sentry on!
The mule's been successfully retrieved. Make it snappy.
Craft the
team.
world?
Drop
No,
pod
not really my
is
thing,
ready.
Petty.
Retrieving escape pod.
Oop, would help if I wrote successfully, if I typed successfully. Just to check what's going on. That's good. I have heard of Fortnite Born. I actually have Fortnite. Let's do a level 3 infested Gazwans.
Mission locked in. Powering up the drop pod.
Get on board! We're about to leave! Let's go!
Drop sequence initiating.
Ready to leave.
Drop sequence initiating. Fasten your seatbelts.
Craft the World is a free-to-play game. You download Raft from the maker's website. So if you search for Raft game, so this is a randomized level. But yeah, like I'm not quite sure Meat Tits is kind of a positive person, because he immediately was like, "Oh, level 2 mission, like you're so pathetic," and oh wow. But yeah, whatever. We have him in the team, so that is fine.
Yeah, I've got my lucky charm.
I hope this mission will pay off handsomely.
Trying to collect your paycheck.
There we go. So he was being offensive in chat, so we're just gonna leave him
More comfy bed.
to do his own thing. Like, if people are going to be offensive in chat, then yeah, I'm not going to be bothered to
Initiated. Board the drop pod.
help them out and sort of stay playing with them. Game Boss, welcome to the stream.
Sending you in deep.
Are there any upgrades? Yes, there are upgrades for your character.
Rich veins of morkite and gold further down.
I need
Bring
the
it back,
dead
boys.
one caught on legs. Where is it?
But yes, people being offensive when you are in a sort of public server, it's going to happen. But the funny thing is it's in closed beta, so these are all people who were invited by the creators of the game to play the game. And I don't know why they, like, the whole point of streams is to get the name of the game out there, is to let people see the game. The point, sorry, not the point of streams, the point of closed beta. The point of closed stuff like this is to test the game and to get people seeing the game. It's not so that some small number of people can get the game early and feel like they're elite. So, intentionally kind of being rude or offensive to people who are trying to get the name of the game out there and get people seeing the game and get the game some sort of recognition. It's kind of like, why is this person in the beta program? Because they're obviously not there to improve the beta program. The whole point of the beta program, or the closed alpha program, sorry, is to get people seeing the game. Is to get people knowing about the game so that the game can be a success when it is released. And personally, I think it deserves to be a success. I genuinely have enjoyed this game. It's not finished yet, and there are things about it that need work, but as with any closed alpha or closed beta, or even a public alpha or public beta, you can't expect everything to work perfectly immediately. But like the whole, like the success of the game can like have a massive effect on the success of the development team, on whether or not they can continue to produce good quality content for the game or good quality games in general. And being a jerk and making it difficult for streamers to show off the game to audiences, even small audiences. Like my audience isn't big, but that doesn't mean that it's like not a thing that needs consideration. That yeah, I don't want hurrahs, I don't want special credit or anything from the developers. Like, this is just what streamers do with closed alpha and closed beta games, is we show it off. But the community itself, like, if you have, and he obviously enjoys the game. He obviously enjoys the game because he's played it up until level 17. Like, that's not, like, until his character is level 17. That's not 5 minutes of play. That's hours and hours of play. So then to be toxic on a stream, and jerky about the fact that someone is streaming the game, like, I'm not quite certain what this person is expecting. Like, the game creators gave out keys to streamers intentionally so that it would be streamed. So I am really not 100% certain what is going on in some people's heads. Not much morkite so far. I've not been able to find much morkite, but plenty of gold and niter. I might be able to show you off some of the deployables. Because, what's the green stuff on the ground? These green things are just cosmetic crystals. If you see glowing green crystals on the wall, then it's Jadis Spot, but the non-glowing crystals, this stuff is just, at the moment at least, it's cosmetic. Later on, they might add some bits and pieces for different resources and different things you can gather in game, like they have done with the Jadis, with the Jade. That gives you experience, but yes, I'm not really sure why people who they must enjoy the game. Like, this is the thing, they must enjoy the game, otherwise why are they... Where is this exit? Because this shows all the signs of being an exit. And my scanner does show something on the other side. I think it's downwards. So I'm going to switch over to a depth charge and make this a bit quicker. There we go. That worked. Ah, we need to go this way. There we go, we found the dirt. For some reason the dirt was a little bit hidden there. Wasn't quite 100% visible, but that's okay. We used our depth charge to find where the dirt was. And now we can mine our way through the dirt and hopefully find where we've got to go. Ha! We found it. Excellent. So deck charges can be used in combat, but primarily they're used for sort of digging out for the gunner. The gunner has a minigun and a zipline launcher. The zipline launcher is good for mobility and sort of travel. The minigun launcher is very good for, well, shooting things down. Deck charges, good for exploration, can be good for combat. They're basically extra grenades when it comes to combat, but grenades that are kind of time-released. Come on, Molly. So Molly is our mule. Our mule is our drop-off point for all resources. It's shared resources if you're working as a team, so you don't have to collect 200 Morkite each. You just have to collect 200 Morkite as a team, which does make it a lot easier because you are using things up. Now this is a nice big cavern. Now previously, what I used in a cavern like this was I used a flare gun from my scout, but I don't have a flare gun anymore. So what I'm going to use instead is I'm going to use a zipline. Cost me 40 gold, but that doesn't matter in the slightest. Because I can afford 40 gold. Oh, hello, that was an exploding bug. So in a second we're actually going to have a floodlight come down through the ceiling. There it is, and it actually does drill a hole straight through the ceiling, which is great. And you can see that thanks to that floodlight there's a lot of stuff. Now what I am also going to do is I'm also going to buy myself a sentry turret.
Got it. Auto sentry inbound.
Now they're slightly bigger and better auto sentries than the free ones that the engineers get, because the engineers get free auto sentries that they can drop down. But these ones are slightly bigger and badder and better. And you can see they have a limited amount of ammunition. And we'll pop around the back of them and I'll show you. This one's got 500 rounds of ammunition in it. So anything over 500 rounds of ammunition, it's not going to... any bullet shots over 500 rounds of ammunition, it's not going to be able to do. It's going to run out of ammunition and it's going to become a worthless turret. But we spent gold on it. I don't think there is any benefit to keeping gold. Ooh, health crystal. Excellent. I don't think there is any benefit to keeping gold, but to the end of the mission. But there is a benefit to mining gold, because you do get a experience and resource bonus for what you mine. Hey, hey. Die, you. So we are looking to gather basically all different kinds of resources. This Morkite up here, I don't think I can mine off a zipline, so if I want to get this Morkite I'm going to have to go around the outside. I have to go so by. Okie dokie dude, thanks very much for popping in. Now one thing I can do is I can throw that and completely fail miserably to do what I wanted to do, which is fine. I wanted to stick this to the wall up here. And failed again. You can stick those to the wall and you can use that as a way of like getting up to high places, if you are not a complete and utter noob like myself. So the gun's taking the sentry gun started to take out some things. I'm going to switch over to my Gatling gun and give the sentry gun some assistance. Now one of the problems is this thing's got armor on the front, so we kind of have to shoot it in the bum. A little bit difficult when you're the only one here because it's going to be targeting you, but we can lead it round so that the sentry has a clean shot at its backside. There we go. Not too difficult. Now down in here I can see some more Morkite that I should be able to collect. There is some Morkite over there, but if I zipline up to here, I should be able to jump off the zipline onto this Morkite and mine some Morkite. So I can take the Morkite out of this pillar without too much risk. Now the other thing we've got is we've got our control. So we've got our map, which is on M. We also have a control, which is our detector, our scanner, which is pretty decent, pretty good. Huh, we usually get about 20 people in stream, but we're not really getting many people today.
Floodlight ordered. Confirmed. Floodlight is on the way.
You just went through some weird stuff. What did you just go through then? What happened, dude? Tell Droid all about it. Droid is not a psychologist, so Droid won't be able to help, but Droid can at least listen.
Floodlight is off. I should call for the mule.
So we just need 20 Morkite, which I might be able to get from here. I managed to find 5 Morkite that I'd mined previously. So there we go, we have another 40 load of Morkite. We're going to grab some gold because we get extra experience for mining additional ores. So might as well grab some gold here. These have been pretty simple, easy missions. I'll probably bump it up to a 3 or a 4, or possibly go on a later level mission and drop it down to a 1. Because I'm playing solo, so.
We're sending in the drop pod. Head for LZ.
And now we have to get to the drop pod. So the question is, where is the drop pod going to land? I think the drop pod's probably going to land back up in this direction. We'll have to see. Yep, the drop pod's landing back up in that direction. So we can use our zip line to get back up here.
Drop pod has arrived. Retrieving the mule.
So the mule's going to be coming back with us as well, which we expected.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
So the problem is there's monsters going to be spawning as we sort of make our way back to the drop pod. They're probably going to be spawning behind us. It's why sentries, sort of engineers often drop sentry turrets behind them as they go. And here is our drop pod. It's actually probably going to be easiest for me to just zip line up to it. Now I can use this to mine through walls and to like blow chunks of wall out, and also to mine resources, but it's long distance. My little brother broke up and started asking me for $100. My little brother broke up and started asking me to go home, even though we are home. Probably what happened, Ned, was your little brother probably had a bit of a sort of nightmare, and sometimes when you wake up you get something called what's it, paralytic thought process or something like that, and basically your thought process is kind of locked in
I'm not really feeling too well.
Now, there is an upgrade system in the game. As you can see, your players level up. Every time your dwarf increases in level, you earn a dash mark. When you have collected 4 dash marks, your player's player rank increases. So you see you can increase your player rank here. But also, you can spend money, you can spend the credits you brought home to increase your equipment. So, as we're going to be playing, probably going to be playing a little bit more engineer. I think I'll probably upgrade the engineer. I like the engineer an awful lot. Let's get the deployment speed of the turrets up, and we'll also get the damage of our combat shotgun up. Stream froze. No, why did stream freeze? Naughty stream. Is stream doing okay? Stream doing okay on my end. So let's go down to a later one. Let's go to Lost Overhang.
Drop pod is ready. Time to leave.
So, as you can see, fun little game. What do you do in this game? Deep Rock Galactic. Nope, never heard of it. Deep Rock Galactic for IAM member Anna Andreas Eek that have just joined. Basically, it is a 4-player co-op game. I'm currently, none of the guys that I know that have codes are currently playing with me, because they're all away and or busy. It's currently in closed alpha. Hey Mihaela. And basically the objective is to gather this stuff called Morkite. So it's kind of a weird cross. Giant alien monster. It's kind of a weird cross between...
This is a simple mining mission. Deposit your quota of Morkite
kind of a cross between like roguelites and a sort of objective-based gathering team-based game. It's PvE. You try to survive the monsters and gather the resources as quick as you can and get out, basically. So for this one we need to gather 200 Morkite to sort of win the level, to succeed at the level. And we can also gather gold and niter, which allows us to buy sort of additional things to help us out in the level. But the problem is we're going to be facing off against glyphids, and glyphids are quite nasty beasties. Yeah, Terraria and Minecraft combined. A little bit of competitive stuff. So, as the engineer, we get a platform gun, and we can make platform guns, and we can use them to get up to resources that we wouldn't normally be able to reach. It's very good when you have a team of 4, because you've got different sort of movement abilities on each one, and you can combine them together to make some very interesting little combinations. Which is why I'm hoping that at some point... ooh, Molly joined me. At some point I'm hoping someone will join us who is not a complete jerk like the last guy. And we can do a little bit of play together. Aha, here we go. So this is an indication that there is a cave through. We can have a look at our map and you'll see the cave appear on the other side. So we're going to head in this direction. Now the driller, who is one of the classes, the driller has these 2 massive great arm drills that would cut through this in a second. But because we haven't got a driller on the team at the moment, because the team consists of me. Okay, so this is quite dangerous for an engineer, because an engineer doesn't have a grappling hook or a zip line. So I'm going to have to be a little bit careful with the way I come down these. Our first glyphid. Just a little glyphid worker. Nothing massively dangerous. So we're waiting for our flares to recharge, because we only have a limited number of flares available to us. Well, we don't have a limited, sorry, we have an unlimited number of flares, but they're on a recharge. So we have to wait for them to recharge.
Over here! Molly!
Come on, Molly. Molly the mule who collects all of our resources. What's biting me? You're biting me. Okay, so nothing massively dangerous so far. Oop. That was stupid because I almost fell down the cliff. So I'm full on gold, that means we can drop another 40 gold in. Which means we'll be able to back off. So there's probably a glyphid spawner around here somewhere. The glyphid spawners spawn those little ones. Much bigger ones and more dangerous ones spawn as you play. But the spawners spawn those little ones. Niter we used to get resupply pods. Very fun, very useful little mechanic. A supply pod can supply 2 people. Come on, Molly. So I'm not really wasting my ammunition because there is limited ammo in this game. But one thing I am going to do is I'm going to call down a floodlight.
Got it. Floodlight inbound.
It is rather fun. So we're going to wait a little while. We're going to have a floodlight turn up, which will help us explore a little bit more easily. There we go. So now we've got a floodlight, we can see a lot more of this cavern a lot more easily. And we can see there's Morkite over here. So we're going to head down in this direction and we're going to go gathering some Morkite. And the floodlight gives me... oh no, that's not Morkite, that's gold. Dang it. The floodlight gives me a lot more sort of general visibility of the whole cavern, which is very useful. So at the moment we're just getting little glyphids spawning, nothing major, nothing dangerous.
Team Rock seriously need to invest in some better equipment.
So we're still looking for this... oh, there's the glyphid spawner. So this thing is a hive here. This thing here. And if we hit it in the body, it's not going to take much damage. But if we want to kill it, what we can do is we can take its eyeballs out. And you can see that shots to the eyes really do body this thing. Now when we destroy it, It's a spawner, so what happens when you destroy a spawner? Well, of course, lots of little things spawn simultaneously.
Preserve your bullets!
Hey, Terry Williams, welcome to the stream. Yeah, really not finding much Morkite down here. Really not finding...
We got 4, wait, 6, no, 12. A lot of aliens heading your way.
Okay, so I've hung around here too long and we've had a kind of spawn event occur. Which is a little problematic because, like, I don't really know where I'm supposed to be going. At least there's some niter here so I can get a resupply if I need it.
Combat positions. The swarm is here.
Now what I can do is, as a engineer, I can pop down a free sentry gun. Takes me a second to build it, but then I'll have a free sentry gun to help give me a little bit of support while I'm here. Ah, we have a Praetorian. Something bad happens, blame Nightbot. As always. Now, the Praetorians, when they die, give off a cloud of poisonous gas, toxic gas. Really can't see where I'm supposed to be going. Hello. I'm glad I had full shield for that. Yeah, I really don't know where I'm supposed to be going in this cave. This cave has boggled me as to where I'm supposed to be going. So we're going to grab a little bit more gold, see if we can get some more light further into the cave. We'll buy ourselves another torch. Yeah, you lose the game if you die when there's no one around to bring you back. Wow, there's a lot of spitters around here. Where is that other spitter? There's the other. No, that's still not the last spitter. Molly, come down here where I can actually talk to you. Have some gold, Molly. So if you're solo against the Praetorians, you can take them out by shooting them in the face, which is a possibility. Yes, if you are alone, no one can res you. You will die by yourself, which is why I've set it to quite a low difficulty. So I'm just seeing if there's anyone around who wants to do a team. Doesn't seem to be that there are.
I ordered a floodlight.
Got it. Rockline inbound.
Is this a new area? Oh, that hurt. This, I believe, might be a new area. Yeah, there just does not seem to be any Morkite in this cave. It's mildly concerning that there seems to be literally zero Morkite. Anywhere. Aha! Morkite! So I'm going to use this platform that I've just created, and I'm going to kind of dig myself a safe way round onto it. Molly, come here. It's the first bit of Morkite we've really found. Molly, where are you? There's Molly. Hey, Molly. Have some more kite. This is plascrete. This is kind of like plastic concrete. Aha! Here we go. An entrance to the next cave.
Feel much better now.
So I think one of the problems with today's stream is I scheduled the stream for tomorrow, and I don't think I should have done that. That was a mistake. Because by scheduling a stream for tomorrow, I think people have gotten slightly confused about whether or not I would be streaming today. So we've ended up with not many people turning up, but that's okay. That's alright. Small streams are sometimes good, gives me more of a chance to talk to the people who have turned up.
Molly, come here.
This is a massive cave with very little morkite in it. I have no idea why they wanted me to come all the way down here. Aha! Morkite at last. Oh! And that is an acid spitter.
One sentry gun ready to be built.
I'm going to build myself a sentry gun,
Rock and roll.
which isn't going to open fire on that thing because it can't see it. Frustratingly enough. Spitball infectors. As long as you can use the terrain to your advantage like this, they're not too much of a risk. If we can find a little bit more gold, we can light up this cavern as well. The problem is I don't want to necessarily dive down there because... aha! Gold. Nope, not gold niter. That is one of the problems with the bright red flares that are given to the engineer. I wish they'd allow you to change the colour of your flares. But then everyone would have like pink flares. Or lime green flares and everything would look weird.
Just take your sweet time, old lady. I've got all day.
Come on, a little bit of gold. A little bit of gold so I can buy a floodlight and actually see what I'm doing more easily. This map is so resource empty. It's quite fascinating that this map is just this devoid of anything resource based. Aha! Gold! Ha 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 ha! So if we can get together, actually we've got enough gold together already, but I'm just going to gather a full load of gold.
Molly, over here.
Molly, where are you? Over there. Come on, Molly. Walk through the slime that remains of the acid spitter. I'm going to spend the gold to get a flashlight now, and there's not a floodlight now, and there's not going to be any
Floodlight has been ordered and is on the way.
anything except that one patch of morkite. Just watch it.
Floodlight up.
Oh no, so we've got gold, we've got some morkite, we've got a bit more morkite up there. Not too bad. Got niter and gold over there. Not much morkite, but we can make do. So we climb our way up to this. If you've got an ally with you, then you can survive by helping each other up if one of you gets knocked down. But that does rely on you having an ally.
I'm wondering if fighting bugs
My day's been alright, Mihaela. I've again, like this week, I had so much stuff I wanted to get done, and just for one reason or another, just haven't been able to get, well, anything done, which has been frustrating. But other than that minor frustration, everything's been alright. Quiet stream, but that's alright. I've been enjoying the game, so. Now getting up to there is going to be nearly impossible with the engineer. I'd need someone with like a grappling hook or something. I have enough gold though to drop another floodlight, so hopefully. Minor frustrations. Haha, yes. Very good. Very, very good. Very good. Minor frustrations. That's alright, Mihaela. Watching my streams is, as I've always said, watching my streams is not a requirement. Watch the streams you can, watch the streams you want to watch. Don't ever feel like pressurized into watching streams. Have I been here before? Don't know if I've been up here before. Yes, I most certainly have been up here before. This is in fact where I literally was like not all that long ago. Well, literally like just now. I kind of need that Morkite. So we're going to have to do this the hard way. Maybe like platform. Platform. And then like... Hey Dum Dum, welcome to the stream. Watch it because I like it. It's not an obligation, it's a pleasure. Thank you very much, Mihaela. That is very nice of you to say. So, I'm out for ammunition, which means I'm going to summon myself a resupply pod. Because I'm not going to be able to get up there without another platform. Hey, DJ Flays, welcome to the stream. How you doing? So this is the resupply pod, and we've got 2 ammo and 2 health resupplies. Now the interesting thing about this is technically, even if you're in a multi-dwarf team, even if you're in a team with 4 dwarves, technically one dwarf could take both ammo or both health supply things if they wanted to, or if the team wanted them to. So if you've had one dwarf that's used a lot of their resources to get the team to where it is, then it might be worth thinking about. Oops, missed. There we go. So the question is, can we get ourselves 60 Morkite here? Probably not. No, in fact, certainly not. So there must be more Morkite somewhere. There must be more Morkite that I'm missing.
I'm taking some of the ammo. Where is that damn tin can?
We did have someone join for a bit, but they were a little bit kind of negative as part of the community. Which is sad, because this is in closed beta and it's supposed to be all about kind of like being a positive influence to the community. And when you find someone who's a negative part of the community, it's a little bit kind of eh. Not sure why they're in the community, but why not? I'm kind of sad that the stream's only 5 people. Like normally we have 10, 20 people watching. Only 5. There's Morkite at last. Who's there, DJ Flays? Knock knock, who is there?
Move your tin ass over here and hurry, please. Down the hatch.
We're sending in the drop pod.
There we go.
For LZ.
So I think probably the drop position is probably going to be back at the start, because this is a reasonably early mission. Sometimes the drop pod like comes in low down or high up. Yeah, the drop pod is up there. So
Drop pod has arrived. The mule has been called back.
Let's follow the mule. It's heading for the drop pod.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
So we need to get up there.
Ready to use.
So we're going to make sure we're following Muley, because Muley's going to lead us back. Cat who? Bless you? Is this a cat you? Bless you joke? I wonder what happens if the mule is more than 5 minutes away from the drop pod. Or is that why the drop pod sometimes is summoned underground?
Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
Catastrophe. What is a catastrophe, DJ Flays? What hath befallen you that is a catastrophe? So we've had a couple of floodlights in this cave, which makes it nice and easy to navigate. We still got to go all the way across, and there we go, there's our extraction point. Now, we might have some monsters turn up while we're waiting, so I'm going to drop down my sentry turrets.
Sentry off. Sentry gun needs assembly.
The mule and the Morkite is secured. Rock Galactic thanks you for your work effort. Initiating
Not too bad at all, not too bad at all. To be honest, it's quite fun playing solo. I think I might ramp the difficulty up to a 3 and try a sort of slightly later mission again.
Must remember to get my clothes washed.
She's got enough money to upgrade our grenade launcher, our flares, our pickaxe, our grenades, our armor. Ooh, this was one thing I wanted to get. Resistance to toxic poisons. Resistance to toxic poisons on my engineer. Definitely worth it. So let's go to the fractured cavity and let's go on a dangerous rank 3. These are all public servers, so anyone who's got the code, anyone who's got a code for the game can join me, but no one seems to be playing at the moment.
Sequence initiating.
Well, it's possible, if anyone would understand that. I understand possible. I understand that some things can be possible. I'm really sad that I can't show you guys this like multiplayer experience as well, because like 3, 4, 5 people playing this, or sorry, 2, 3, 4 people playing this. 3, 4, 5. You can't have 5-man teams. 2, 3, 4 people playing this makes the game much more interesting with the way you interact with like different things. We saw a little bit of people like dropping platforms and then grappling up to it in when we had a slightly rude individual. That is a Praetorian straight out the gate. That's a problem.
We're sending you in deep, so be on your guard. Scanners indicate particularly rich veins of Morkite and gold further down. Bring it back, boys.
One sentry gun ready to be filled.
So I am now immune to toxic poison gas. So I'm immune to the stuff that Praetorians produce, which is great. Wow, this is a big vein of Morkite. Now we do need 500 Morkite for this mission. Hey Alam, welcome to the stream. How you doing? No, it's not free. It is a closed alpha at the moment. It's called Deep Rock Galactic. It's closed alpha by Ghost Ship Games. And yeah, it's not a free-to-play game, unfortunately, but it's a very good game. Cookie Dough, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, Cookie? Hey, Bryson B Gamer, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, Bryson? I hope you are doing well. But yeah, it's a closed alpha, closed beta style event where certain people have been given keys to a combination of test the game, provide ideas for improving the game, and also to stream the game and kind of show off the game. Because I really rather enjoy the game and I think it's worth showing off. I think it's worth showing people this game. Because I think like it's a very simple game as far as like the concept goes, but some of the elements of like multiplayer, like this is very much a kind of Left 4 Dead style experience when you get 4 people playing it together and you're playing on a hard mission. Especially when things start to go wrong on hard missions. Do you play Fortnite? Not at the moment, Alan. I have downloaded Fortnite, but I haven't played Fortnite yet. I played 2 rounds of Fortnite Battle Royale to make sure it records properly. Hello, Audi Gamer. Welcome back to the stream. Got full gold now. Excellent. Still looking for... Ooh, there's lots of Morkite up there. Okay, so I might use this mined section to my advantage. What are the glowing diamonds? The glowing diamonds are a kind of sort of cosmetic thing at the moment. There are some additional things beyond the 3 ores you see in the top right of the screen: gold, nitra, and Morkite. There are some additional things beyond those, but for the most part, at the moment, those additional things are kind of... These things are cosmetic. So you see, I can break them open, but nothing happens. All that happens is the light from them goes away. Okie dokie, dude. But they are like, as far as I'm aware, there are like plans to increase the number of things you can find and events and everything going on in the caves is going to get a little bit more complicated and convoluted as it goes, but that's kind of the point. A simple core gameplay with then some interesting variation to it is kind of what is what people are really after, or what people enjoy when they get the opportunity to try it. Love my grenade launcher against these guys. Some Morkite down there, actually. Oh, let my shield absorb that one. Make myself a staircase. A little bit sort of less efficient than it would be if I had some other people in the team to put down zip lines and things, but that's fine.
Got it right between the eyes.
Up. 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 No, come on, you can do that. Up. 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 There we go. Easy enough climb. A jelly breeder. No! Jelly breeders produce these kind of flying jellyfish things that do a lot of damage to you if you just let them live. And the fact that the breeders are kind of like spawners, definitely something worth getting rid of early on in the game. Molly, where have you gotten to? Molly? Where are you? There's Molly. Right here. So we're already up to 278 Morkite, which isn't bad at all. And it looks like there's some pretty decent sort of veins of Morkite around here. Oh, and there's Jadis. So that... this guy here that has joined us.
I can't carry anymore.
Wally is on the way.
So he's dug out a Jadis for us, and a Jadis is an experience bonus at the end of the level, which is good. Hey Barney Hayfield, welcome to the stream. So where has he gotten himself to? He is a gunner. Ah. How are you all doing this fine day? Dang it, I've kind of put this platform a little bit too high up. Okay, well, we'll make ourselves a staircase. The advantage of being a mining dwarf, being a dwarf miner, is you can always make yourself a staircase. In worst case scenarios. There we go, more kite for me. Been very quiet actually. Hey Taylor, welcome to the stream. I do not answer the do you remember me questions.
Dreadnought on intercept course. Get ready, team.
I'm totally loaded. Placing sentry gun. Sentry done. Go get him, boy.
The delivered dreadnought is here. Confirmed. Auto sentries on the way.
Explosives, bind!
Auto sentry arrived. Watch the fire, moron!
So where is Molly? Molly's over here. I can drop another 40 Morkite off. platforms, and when you say no, out of ammo. Health for me. I need the health. Thank you for the health. Hey, your friend Kevin, welcome to the stream. Yeah, your dwarf does kind of pronounce what, or sort of enunciate what he's doing quite well. It makes it like quite good in team games. If you're standing close to each other, you can hear what the other dwarfs are shouting, so you know if they need support or if they found something interesting. You can also tag things for your friends and allies. There's Molly. So we've got 2 Jadites so far. 2 Jadites so far.
Just take your sweet time, old lady. I've got all day.
Time to deposit. My cock will roll in.
How are you doing today, Kevin? Oop, the Praetorian is getting shot by that. Ah.
Morkite! I found some morkite. Donkey, come here!
Yeah, it does have a pretty decent Minecraft vibe to it. Just has a pretty decent vibe to it in general.
Sending in the drop pod. Starting the counter. This is it, team. Do us proud.
This is fun.
I ordered a resupply.
Good.
Supply drop has been ordered and is on the way.
I'm pretty decent. How are you?
Drop pod has arrived. Retrieving the mule.
Follow the mule.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes. Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
Hopefully we're going towards the drop pod, because otherwise we're kind of screwed. Not any clue where we're going now.
The mule has docked, initiating launch sequence. Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
I got no ammo left.
So we are just trying to get to the thing in time. I love how he's using his way of navigating and I'm using my way of navigating, and we're doing it roughly about the same speed. We're getting there at roughly about the same speed. Oops. Oh.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 2 minutes.
Oh. I got to the platform first. Screw you! Hey, Squishy Nugget, welcome to the stream.
Retrieving escape pod.
That escape. Hey, Zebro and Squishy Nuggets, welcome to the stream. Hey, Andy Martinez, welcome to the stream. I'm okay, how are you?
Good morning, sunshine.
So let's up the ammo for my grenade launcher and the reload speed. Why not? I think I am majorly an engineer. I do love the engineering class. Freaking out the bowels. Hi Taylor, welcome to the stream.
Mission selected. Your chariot awaits, gentlemen. Move out.
Let's go. We're going planet
Drop sequence initiating.
See, Moderick is being a very, very nice person and being very reasonable and not saying unpleasant things in chat. So, I enjoy streaming with him. Very, very quiet stream today. Not really sure why. Ah, well. To be honest, guys, if we're gonna have if we're only gonna have like 3 people on stream, I think I might just call the stream and try doing something else again later on. He's a level 18. Crikey.
I'm really not ready for this.
Kill anything with more legs than 2.
Kill anything with more legs than 2.
Check the gear and let's go.
This is a simple mining mission. Deposit your quota of morkite into the mule and we'll send a drop pod to get you out. Supplies can be ordered when sufficient gold is collected. Good luck.
Yep, there's only 3 people watching the stream at the moment, Andy. I'll complete this mission, Ned, and
I need a damn minecart on legs. Where is it?
because there's no point stopping the stream before this mission is complete.
Molly!
Here I come. you, Molly.
Hey, Fox and Eagle, welcome to the stream.
Come here.
Oh, I do love those blue flares. I've been streaming for a couple of hours, Danny, so sometimes YouTube just doesn't send notifications, like flat out just doesn't send them. But I put it on Discord and Twitter and...
What's the spitballer?
Molly is on the way.
There's more kind here.
Platform up.
Yeah, here we go.
Getting quite a big squad there. We're up to 3 people.
More kind found. Depositing.
I ordered a floodlight.
Floodlight has been ordered and is on the way.
Floodlight is up. Platform. Platform in place.
And that is a fire trap. So again, this one is one of these weird ones where Morkite seems to be a little bit difficult to find at times. That's awesome, Danny! How does it feel to be 100% self-employed now? Hey, Everyday John, welcome to the stream. How you diddling, John? I hope you are doing well. Best engineer platforms? I know, I missed a couple of times, Michaela.
Guys, are you blind? Look over here. See here.
Yeah, the problem is, how am I going to get up there?
Access provided.
Like, I'm kind of stuck in the bottom of the blinking pit right now, dude.
Attention! There is nitro over here.
Nerve-wracking? It's fine. You'll be doing fine, Danny. You produce wonderful cat-shaped hats. How can that not be successful on the internet? Feeling like a supernova. Ready to explode?
Ready to use.
So long, suckers!
Oh, God, no, no! Dang it.
Find the nitro for ammo.
I love how that, like, this kind of, like, dirt wall thing just, like, leads through into nothingness.
Victorious fool. Time to the
Where is that damn tin can?
Okay, Mihaela. You do know you can just call me droid, it's fine. So yeah, I think once we're finished with this mission, I think I'll just call an end to the stream, because this just hasn't been particularly popular today. Teeny tiny little streams. With no love. No love for droid streams. That's Alfie. Alfie makes the hats. Oh, yes. You do crochet, don't you? Someone does crochet? Who does crochet? Is that also Alfie? Am I getting confused? Thing is, Ned, if like no one's watching or like 2 people are watching, then I should really go and do something that's going to be more beneficial. Why are you about to explode with excitement, John? What has got you all excited? See, I knew you crocheted, that's why I thought you made the hat, because the cat hat was crocheted. Hey, Vegas Fury, welcome to the stream. I'm now just literally running around the cave, not doing anything towards the mission.
Confirmed. Floodlight is on the way.
Floodlight up.
Where's Molly? Molly?
I called for the mule.
All the way over there. Yay! More people. Welcome to the stream.
Where is that damn mule?
Move your tin ass over here and hurry, please.
No, don't.
Getting closer to our quota.
We've got plenty of niter. It's going to be Subnautica? What's going to be Subnautica, John? I'm not sure by what you mean by it's going to be Subnautica. When will you be streaming Overwatch again? When I stream Overwatch. That's when I will be streaming Overwatch, when I stream it.
I need the damn minecart on legs. Where
The
is
scanner
it?
just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Sentry gun needs assembly.
You're a meme? Who's a meme?
Placing sentry.
The swarm is upon you.
Everyone, can I get some tips, right? Show your lights off!
So is it going to be Subnautica? I don't know. I've done an awful lot of Subnautica on the channel. Subnautica does still seem to get a good response on the channel, but I don't want to like oversaturate the channel with Subnautica. They crawl from deeper inside the cave. The cave just does go on forever. So why not get the purple stuff? Because the purple stuff doesn't do anything. The purple stuff is currently without use.
Look what I found! Marker up! What shit? Found some nitro!
I need the mule right here. Right
Play more Killing Room. I love my phone. Yay, phone. So what are you excited about, John?
Needs ammo. There's nitro here. Why would it get used this friend? I want
Nope. Come on, droid. You can do this. Jump. There we go. Hey, Dan DJ. Welcome back to the stream. Lord Sombrero. How you doing?
I got the deposit.
Look! Anyone needs ammo? There's nitro here.
By the beer. Making a deposit. He really has a cozy job.
Down the hatch. I'll
Lights
get your
up!
record destroyed. Just watch me.
We're getting lots and lots of nitro on this mission, which is great, because it means we can... Oops, sorry, didn't mean to pickaxe you. Impolo is buying Subnautica. Awesome. Yeah, I'll be looking at doing stuff other than Subnautica, dude.
I ordered a resupply.
Roger that. Supplies are coming.
Hey, I'm not the enemy.
Resupply pod is here. Everybody collect ammunition.
Team Rock seriously need to invest in some battery.
Want something? Great.
Grenade!
Flares up.
Just been playing with Bitmojis. Who's Bitmojis? How do I make a droid emoji? You have to be a sponsor if you want the droid emojis
Droid the spitballer.
on YouTube.
Platform up. I can use my hand. Look there. Guys, are you blind? Look over here.
Mystic Whales, welcome to the stream. Why are you scared, dude? Come on, Gunner, dude. Like, kinda need a little bit of support from you. Made it.
Leave no dwarf behind. Look over here. Platform. Attention! More kite found! I found some more kite. Come here.
It is rather cool Unreal Pokemon. Especially when you get a team together playing with it.
Time to pay Molly a visit. Platform place.
Something big is heading your way. Better prepare for the worst.
Sentry place.
This game isn't scary.
One sentry
Watch
gun
out, it's
ready
a
to be
big one.
built. Sentry on. No more room. Time for the pot sentry place.
Hashtag silent droids. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know.
Need some free space.
Glyphic threat mark.
Right back.
Find a weak point.
Supply pod requisitioned. Launching now.
Ready to blow.
Fire in the hole.
Watch where you're shooting, moron.
Where is Arca? I have no idea where Arca is. Arca's probably still at work. Because it's 3 o'clock here.
Friendly fire. Getting supplies. Placing sentry gun. Ready to shoot. Ammo tank.
Yeah, he's probably at work. To be fair. I can sometimes play games on my own quite happily. It's more the fact that like the stream started off and for the first like hour and a half of the stream there was like 2-3 people watching. It was a little frustrating.
Don't waste your ammunition. Friendlies! Friendlies!
Wonders if you should announce his presence or keep lurking. Hey, Arca. How you diddling? How's work going, man? It's like Beetlejuice. You say his name 3 times and it appears. Can I only sponsor during streams? Nope, you can sponsor any time you want, dude. You just have to... Well, actually, I can provide you with a sponsor link that will allow you to sponsor any time you want. The best time to sponsor during streams, because it's the easiest time to sort of access things, but... No! Dang it.
Time to find Molly.
There is more trouble over here. Can't carry anymore. Ready to use. I should call for the mule. Light is up. Depositing.
We're sending in the drop pod. Head for LZ.
Molly, over here.
Marker up.
You're a good mule, Molly. Watch it. Out of line.
Drop pod has arrived. The mule has been called back. Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
See, come on.
Mule's already leaving, so we can't take Jadis with us, I'm afraid.
We're rich. Over here by the marker point.
The question is, how do we get out of here?
Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
Die, monsters!
I have no idea where we came from. He says this way, so... no, this leads deeper into the mine. Like, I am completely lost as to which way I'm supposed to go, which is a minor problem.
Swallow this!
The mule has been successfully retrieved. Make it snappy, team. The drop pod won't hang around forever. Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
Yeah, I have no idea where I'm going now. I'm lost. See, that doesn't help because you're like in nowhere I can find. Yeah, that's good for you saying like over here, but like how do I get over there? Yeah, you pay once a month donations. Okie dokie, John. I will see you when you get home.
Rock and stone.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 1 minute.
I love how we had to go, like, we are only just as close to as it was previously. Very frustrating. Great, that didn't help much. And that's the wrong direction.
30 seconds.
I'm gonna kill you all. Need more ammo.
Hey, Ebob, welcome back to the streams.
10 seconds to take off.
Thank you very much.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I have no idea where I am.
Orbit. Retrieving escape pod.
That was weirdly frustrating. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I want them to add spray markers. Henry kills 174.
I could use a day off, but not today.
I am playing Deep Rock Galactic. 5 more seconds and I would have made it. Stream was very quiet today, unfortunately. Thank you very much for being around. It's been a great pleasure. 1 second. I have a sneaking suspicion. No, it doesn't look like it. I was just thinking, like, is this one of the developers? Have a nice day, everyone. So thank you very much for joining us, guys. As you can see, Deep Rock Galactic is in closed alpha settings at the moment. It's currently work in progress. Any bugs we encountered were glyphids, but also, you know, may have not been representation of the event product. I might be back later on today with another stream of something or other, but for now I think I'm going to knock this stream on the head. Been very quiet, been very small, but that's fine. I got to say hello to some people. I hope you're all having a nice stream and a nice day and a nice everything, and I will talk to you all later on. Bye, everybody.